back everyone to Skincare and Beauty with PerkiPerkins. So as you read from my title, today I'm going to be doing a little tutorial using all samples or travel size mini items. So if that interests you, make sure you keep on watching. So welcome back, and for all those new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you will consider to join the Perky family. And do not forget, you guys, there is an active giveaway and we have just over a week to enter. So make sure, and I'm going to pin it above and in the description, make sure you guys head over to the video and enter, and this will be considered an extra entry. Today I'm going to be doing a little tutorial using items that we've often received as samples from like Sephora, Ulta, you know, you name it. Many times I like, for example, this is like a little box I have of a bunch of samples, travel size. Sometimes we've gone to the stores or we order online, especially right now, and we're able to pick quite a bit of sample sizes or you know, deluxe samples and things like that. And for me, I actually had an entire bucket full of samples, and I'm like, what do I do with them? And I finally collected enough products where I'm like, I think I have pretty much enough to do a full face, which I do. We want to make sure we use our products, even if they're samples. Let's make sure we use them, we don't waste them. And this way, it's a great way to test out products and see how they work on us. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a nice little simple look using items that I've gotten in samples, travel sizes, deluxe sizes, things of that sort. As you do see, I did do my brows off camera. They are super thick today. I've been growing them out as I haven't been able to get them done whatsoever, but I use my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the travel size actually, so that counts. And because I don't really have an eyeshadow base that's a sample size, or concealer, you guys, so I just continue using my Gerard Cosmetics for that as well. I do apologize, you guys, for my absence, but I'm really happy to be back and feeling much better. For those of you that don't know, I actually have endometriosis, so sometimes I have really bad episodes and I'm just physically unable to do very much, basically. So let's get to it and let's begin this mini makeup look. I wanted to use these from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to use Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. It's a mouthful. And it's a good size sample. And again, many times we receive these kinds of samples, and before, like the foundation ones, they'll have little pods and you can get really good use out of them. So let me take her out. I do like getting these little samples because it makes it so that if I'm interested in the product and I'm not sure if I want to commit, I can test it out first and make sure it works for me. So let's squeeze her out. Definitely looks like liquid gold there, and I just dropped some.
Oh yeah, this would have been more than 2 tries for me, because that's already a lot.
And typically you don't want to go overboard either. Yes, you want to make sure you prime, but you don't want to go too excessively. Use my little Hank and Henry brush and blend it in. So far I like how it feels. It's very comfortable, it looks very dewy. So I'm going to be super glowy. So far that looks pretty nice, but I guess the real test will be once I apply my foundation to see how it's actually going to layer on top, and you know, if you're going to be able to see that slight glow, which is not excessive, which is great because I don't like to be ultra glowy. To try the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I have shade Fiji, so I hope it works. It says it's a light 5. And that's why I asked actually for this type of sample when they were available, because I really want to purchase the foundation, and since you're really able to swatch them, I felt this was the best way for me to see if it worked for me. So here's the shade, and just from a distance, it looks pretty decent. Let me dot it around. I'm gonna do this half first and see how it goes. Get my sponge. It's not blending out as nicely as my other foundations typically. Normally I would never put a pump right in my face. I'm gonna try to blend it out with my fingers this time. Definitely fingers up blend out better. You get a lot more coverage. Blending out with my fingers helped out a lot more over here because this is where I have the most texture in my skin, and it definitely blended out better. Over here you can see it looks a lot smoother. So I would say for this one, definitely fingers, and then maybe just making sure, do a quick tap around with the sponge to make sure it's nicely smooth. Concealer in travel size. I'm going to just apply my Marc Jacobs, you guys. I think that looks pretty nice. I recently picked up those mini bundles from the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty line, and I want to make sure and give these another shot because I wasn't too impressed with the pigment, but I see how it looks so beautiful for so many. I want to make it work for me because I love creams. I'm going to start off by applying this guy because it's very balmy. My lips feel super dry. Very comfortable. I'm going to take this cream blush called Joy from Rare Beauty, tap it around a bit, and this time I'm going to apply it directly onto my skin. So I'm going to use my Hank & Henry Trisha brush. This time I went overboard. Holy shit. So I was complaining about pigment and now I have too much pigment. My sponge and tap over it, and once I set lightly, I'm sure it'll go down. But okay, so I've changed my mind. I do like this. They are pigmented. I just didn't apply it properly the first time. Oh, that looks really pretty. I want to make it a nice simple look, you guys. So now I need to lightly set my face and apply some bronzer. I've actually used this before to set my face. This is from Sapphire Botanicals, and it's kind of like their version of the ambient powder, and it doesn't come off this color. So let me try that. I got this in an Ipsy bag about a year ago and I really liked it actually. I used to use it pretty often. So I'm really liking how it's coming out so far, you guys. So I do have this Estate bronzer shade in Cocoa and it looks really pretty. I got it in an Ipsy bag about in August, I want to say. And I've been wanting to try it. I think this is a nice subtle color. Look right there. I'm going to start off just lightly dusting it around my perimeter. Bring it down. Remember, when you guys do your own bronzer, make sure to fit like the contours of your face. That's why I always kind of like line it up like right here where the earlobe is. this brush and use it to bronze up my nose just lightly, get into the crease area of my eyes. I'm just gonna lightly apply some on my crease. I use a trio and just buff it out. That looks so pretty. I keep on saying that. All right, so now I'm gonna do my eyes, and I got this eyeshadow trio from Mineral Fusion, and I'm really excited to try it out. It has your 3 basic shades you would need for like a little smoky eye moment. See right there. It has this really nice kind of like a pearly shade. This is like another like a gray shimmer, a gray matte. So I'm excited to try these out and see how they go. So I was adding the bronzer shade to my crease so it can start off the look. But again, the whole thing today is a simple look. I'm not trying to go crazy. I'm trying to do simple and start off with this bone shade. I'm going to try to use the Charlotte Tilbury technique. I'm going to start off with this bone shade and apply it on the inner portion, because I always see her putting her shimmers first and then she does the mattes. This brush right here, and I'm going to take the matte gray and put it on the outer corner. So I need some more, I think something like this right now, because I want to take it and drag it more. And I'm going to go back to the gray. This pencil brush, I'm going to take the gray and take it to the under my lower lash line. My eye looks giving me like more tissue vibes. This brush right here, and apply some of this on the lower lash line just to buff it out a bit. So now with the last shimmer shade, I'm going to take this gray and just try to put it towards the center. So I do have some powder foundation I could use to help clean up this lower lash line area. And this is another little deluxe sample or sample. So I'm going to now set my face, and I happen to get this in an Ulta bag, and this is the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. It's supposed to lock everything in for 24 hours. I don't know about that, but this is what the little bottle looks like. I thought that was super cool, and it has like a little ball in there to shake it up. Highlighter, I do have this Natasha Denona Blush and Glow Mini, and it has the mini blush and highlighter, so I'm going to use the little highlighter today. I'm going to pop some in my inner corner, this little pencil brush again, or whatever, this little tiny brush. take the Rare Beauty Matte Lip Cream in Transform, little minis. And I like the shape of this little wand. It's kind of like a tip, if you guys can see it. So you guys, I'm officially done with my look. What do you guys think? Again, I just wanted to create a nice little simple look using all sample, travel size, deluxe sizes, you know, kind of thing. Because again, how many times do we rack up all these little samples and don't know what to do with them? And I definitely have shown basically that even these tiny little sample packs, you can get 2, maybe 3 even uses, because that primer left me glowing where I really didn't need to add more highlighter. I did add though just a smidge more. And I really did enjoy the Rare Beauty blush and the matte cream lipstick. This is so comfortable. Like, this is probably one of the most comfortable matte lipsticks I've tried in a long time. That's a liquid, because that's why I've been staying off of them and I hadn't purchased any. Like, I honestly, when I purchased this little bundle, I thought that was like another blush. So, but I'm very happy that I was able to try the formula for the Rare Beauty, because it is really nice. And then maybe the next time I do feel like purchasing a cream or a liquid lipstick, I'll definitely be purchasing some of hers. And this Nars soft matte foundation, this is actually really pretty. It's not my perfect shade, so maybe I'm gonna check out Sephora and see which others they offer to get a little bit closer. But definitely this will be on my radar to purchase in the future. And note to self, it is best to use your fingers versus a brush, because I definitely noticed, like, from this side when I was applying it, it was a little bit more patchier, and when I applied it on this side, it definitely covered a lot better, where I didn't need to keep on layering product, and I didn't apply that much anyways. So anywho, let me know what you guys think of the look. Do you guys think it's a fun idea? Again, would any of you guys be interested in creating your own look using all samples and minis and things of that sort? So let me know in the comments below. I'm going to pick up my filming schedule again this week now that I'm feeling much better. Again, I'm sorry you guys that I've been gone for this past week. I felt horrible. Again, I couldn't even walk some days. I was in so much pain. I was literally laid out for several days, at least for 4 days. I was like laid out. I couldn't move for shit, or excuse me, I couldn't move very much. Like, it was painful just for me to walk around from one side of my little place to the others. In the future, I'm gonna be making a video discussing some of my stuff, but for now, at least you guys know what's somewhat going on. But anyways, thank you guys all so very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my giveaway, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do. Again, I love doing my unboxings, skincare, and beauty tutorials. I know I need to update a new skincare routine. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, whatever time you're watching at this time. Goodbye.